Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, we are going to look at what I picked up during the Sephora sale haul. I am a ROUGE member, and so I did get first access, and I believe there's first access through the 8th, which is tomorrow, and then I believe on the 9th, everybody else starts to get access, and then it ends on the 15th, and then everybody has access to the Sephora collection even now, and that's 30% off, which is really good because the Sephora collection has some really great products. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you what I think you should pick up or what I recommend you pick up. And it's either new products that have, been released as of late, or it's products I picked up during the last sale and that I've used and I would highly recommend to you. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around to the end of the video and I'll share with you my recommendations. So without further ado, let's get into it. I just wanted to say that I know that, the sale isn't for everybody. There's no pressure to, to shop the sale. It is expensive. Makeup is a luxury. I do save up for these events. And so, because they do come about every 5 or 6 months. And so I do put a little bit away and kind of stockpile. And then I do carefully curate a list as I go along. And then when the sale gets closer, I watch a few YouTubers that I value their opinion. And then I sort of edit my list, when it gets real close. And then and then even right before I'm going to submit my first order, I sometimes I'll pull some stuff out of there even at the end. So it's really a process for me when I get ready for these sales because, again, makeup is expensive, beauty is expensive. So I want to be really thoughtful about what it is that I am purchasing and that I'm going to get use out of it. And I don't really like to return products. So I want to try to pick what I really think I'm going to use and what's going to work for me. So, okay, now let's get into it. I discovered while I was walking around, it's the Huda 90s Brown Lip Duo. And so Huda actually put out these new faux filler lip glosses, and I had picked up shade Sugar Baby, and I used this in my recent video. I tested it in my recent video. And so she does these little lip kits, and she put the shade Warm Brown in there, and then this was $29, so, and then I got the 20% off, which I thought was a good deal because the filler, the lip gloss is like $19, and I want to say her liners are between $21 and $24. So, and then I got just the plain clear faux filler. So I thought that was a good deal. I went ahead and I snatched that. I like the Warm Brown shade, so I thought that was a good deal. And I didn't see that online, so sometimes it pays to go in store and just kind of meander around. I went ahead and I picked up another Summer Fridays lip butter balm. I got it in the shade Brown Sugar. I've got a few of these. This is one of the products I'm going to recommend to you. But it was Morgan Turner did her haul, and I watched her video, and she picked up this shade, and I thought it looked really nice because these are generally not very pigmented. But this one actually has some pigment to it, so you can see that there. And it smells like brown sugar. So these are my favorite lip butter balms. So I went ahead and picked that up. Thought that was really good. So I noticed that they had, I had the niacinamide drops, like the Hue drops that just dropped. I had that in my pickup in store order, but they sold out of them. So even though I ordered it, paid for it, and it looked like I got it, when I went to pick it up, it showed that it was out of stock, and so I didn't actually get it. So when I was walking around, I saw this set, and this is 52, but then I got the 20 off, and it comes with the toner, the niacinamide drops, and then the Watermelon Glow AHA night treatment. And even though these are not full sizes, these are like the smaller sizes. I'll show you what they look like. So here's the dewdrops, which is a good size. Here's the overnight treatment, and then here's the toner. So I was like, you know what? I think that's a nice set, and for the 20 off, I thought it was a good deal. I think this will take me a while to get through, so I picked that up. And then I've always been curious. I love lip oils. I think and so I picked up this one, and I actually have swatches of these in my stories on Instagram. If you follow me, I swatched the mango, the strawberry, and this one. And this just has a slight pink hue to it. It's more clear than it is pink, and it has a shimmer to it. And I thought, this is gonna go, I could put this over a shade or whatever, where the other one, it had more opacity to it. The Freck lip liners, and she really recommended these, and she said that they don't budge. And I was like, ooh, a lip liner that doesn't budge? Sign me up. And so I got shade 3. This is like a twist up. And there's the shade right there. It's kind of like a camel sort of brown shade. I have a lot of lip shades that would go with this, so this is why I picked this one. But to be honest with you, I swatched all of them, and they are all nice. Every one of the shades in the Freck line, high-end makeup, for a liner. So I'm just going to throw this stuff back in the bag so I have space here. So then my pickup in store, I picked up another K18 Damage Shield shampoo. This shampoo these products are not cheap, but let me tell you, I have fine hair, but I have a lot of it, but it's fine textured. So my scalp gets dirty easily. It gets oily. And it's really a struggle because I highlight my hair, and so it's going to be a little more drier, in where I do the bleach, and it gets oily at the scalp. And so I have this constant struggle of, balancing out. It doesn't get weird on me. And it's great. I love this stuff. So I'm like, I'm getting a backup of the shampoo. So picked up that. Can't say enough great things about it. Speaking of Glow Recipe, Stephanie Marie, I believe it was Stephanie Marie, raved about this Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. She said that it evens your skin tone and it brightens your skin. I think it has vitamin C in it. It has vitamin C and E and CoQ10, fermented rice water, which a lot of beauty brands have, oat and collagen amino acids. She raved about this product, and so I said, okay, add to cart, I'm getting it. So I picked up that. I just can't even believe how much Glow Recipe I got this time. But I'm really excited about it because I'm really happy that the products are, that I'm going to give them a try. Like, really give them a try and not be afraid of them, because I'm like, wow, people really love Glow Recipe, and I just never understood it, and now I really get the hype. So went ahead and picked up the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. This is mattifying and priming. Now, I was not going to get this product, but Not Fit for Print Beauty Rebecca, she said that this product is amazing. Out for me. I know I can always return it. But you know what? I like her other product that I'm going to recommend to you, and it's a primer. So I felt kind of safe moving ahead with giving it a try. So picked up this Pharmacy Lip Smoothie. It has vitamin C and peptide in it. This is one of those days I was just kind of killing time walking around Sephora. I know this was a new product for them, and I just tested it on my hand. I think it comes in 2 or 3 different flavors, and this is what it looks like. And I put a lip mask on every night, and it kind of looks like that Laneige, but let me get that. Highly recommend it. Feels really nice on the lips now. Smells amazing. There's one that's like a lemony scent, and then this one is the apple. Caved and got the Urban Decay Face Bond waterproof foundation with 3% niacinamide. I picked up shade 13 Light Medium Cool Olive. So one of the reasons why I picked this up is because they have olive, you know, they have olive undertones, which I have an olive undertone, and it's really hard for me to find makeup that carries olive undertones. This is so tiny. When I saw this in the bag, I was like, what is that box? And I was like, oh, that's the foundation. This is 1 fluid ounce, but I guess the packaging is really like small and sleek. It looks like it's going to be a good, it looks like it's going to be a good shade for me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. It looks really good. They have olive undertone, you know, makeup. So I'm really excited for that. So, and I just got makeup inside this bag. Okay. Another hair product. I got this Perk Up Dry Shampoo from Amika. I got Charlotte's, one of her new lip liners in Icon Baby. She came out with some new shades, Charlotte Tilbury, so it's her lip cheat. And I love her lip cheats. There's a shade right there. It's a very pretty... It kind of reminds me a little bit of Pillow Talk, except it has more pink in it, I think. So I really like her lip cheat, so I went ahead and picked that up. And then, speaking of Sephora collection, I love Sephora collection blushes. And they had reformulated their blushes, and I had this shade in my loves list, and this one happens to be a matte, and it's kind of like a pinky lavender, and I don't think I have any shades like that in my collection, and it was sold out for a while. And here's the shade, so you can see it's kind of got like, it's like a cool tone pink, almost like lavender. And the shade is Trust Yourself. And this is it's the newly reformulated. So I'm really excited to get that. And then, of course, the colorful luminizers. Everybody's been talking about these. I think Makeup by Cheryl has raved about them. I mean, everybody has been raving about these. They're not highlighters, they're luminizers. I picked up shade Rose Quartz. So that's a shade. I think this is like the lightest one. I like to see my highlighter. So finally picked up 2 palettes. I picked up the Makeup by Mario Neutrals palette, and I wasn't going to pick up this palette because I was like, okay, I already have like an all matte palette, and it's like neutrals, and I'm like, I don't know, you know, I wasn't really down for his original neutrals palette. Like, it never really did anything for me. Babs Beauty loves that palette, and she always like recommended it and talked about it, and I was like, Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not into it. But this one, so here's what it looks like. It's just the white kind of like hard plastic, and then here's the inside of it. But I was like drawn in by that shade right there. And everybody was raving about this palette. And then the other one that I got is, and this one I wasn't going to get this one either, but I saw this on a few people. I watched a few reviews, and I have her neutrals version of this palette, and I really like it. In fact, if you go into my palettes playlist, I dedicated a video to my review of it, and I tried it on. And this is the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. Look at how beautiful. I love the packaging of these palettes. And it is like just these like romantic, rosy shades. So we're definitely, I'm going to review this. I'm going to review the Mario palette. So we're definitely going to have some videos coming up reviewing all this stuff. So I'm just trying to like go through really quickly here what I picked up. And then the online order, I ordered the smaller size of the Fleur and Mango, and the what was the other one? The Mango and the Amber. I already have the vanilla one, and so that I don't have yet. And then I have Patrick Ta's Not Too Much, the Ulla Henriksen Pout. I'm sorry, hold on, let me get that for you. Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment in Strawberry, and I have another Huda Faux Filter in Bombshell. Bombshell has been sold out everywhere, so I was able to find it at the Kohl's Sephora, and so I had a credit over there, and I was like, it's too much of a hassle for me to request it back, so I just left it there, and I thought the sale's coming up, so I could definitely use it to buy a few products. Got to try, it's new. I picked up another Hella On Point Ultrafine Brow Pencil from Give in my shade 3. I love this brow pencil. Leah Janae recommended it in the last sale, and I picked it up, and I love it, so I had to get a backup of that. I picked up a mini 0.34 ounce of the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. I just buy the smaller ones. I have like one or two of these, you know, in my perfume stash. I would love to buy a big bottle of it, but it's pricey, even at 20%. And because I not only wear makeup, but I also review makeup, I'm like, I have to pick my druthers. So I'm going to get another small bottle of it. I love this perfume. So, and then I really like the In Projects lip oils. And I saw that they came out with a mineral sun glow, broad spectrum, SPF 43, UVB, UVA, blue light, and antioxidant protection with peptides, vitamin C, and rice extract. This came in fair medium and then medium deep. And I picked this, what the box looks like. I picked fair medium, but honestly I could have even taken medium deep because I saw it in store, and so that's what it looks like. It's very like, you can see it on my hand there. It's very like glowy. It's got like a sheen to it. Another product I picked up because of Babs Beauty is from Give. It's their Dewy Plump Collagen Lip Gel. Babs raved about this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a try. I picked up shade Peony, and she said that the formula is like a little bit thicker. So here's the shade. There it is there, but I think you can kind of like shear it out. Yeah, so I just kind of sheared it out a little bit there. It does feel, she said it is a little bit thicker and a little bit more sticky because it is a collagen lip gel. And then another product that I picked up from Give, I mean, I really got a lot of stuff from Give this time. I got the Eye See and Sparkle Multi-Dimensional Eye Pigment in the shade Twinkle. And there's two people that I have to blame for this. One is Danielle Boise Beauty. She actually had really nice swatches on her Instagram. And the other one is Britt Clark. Britt, she does a lot of lives, and she did like a couple of lives. And I think she had it on in her live, and she talked about these. This is like it's a loose eyeshadow, but I don't think they're like really messy. At least I hope it's not. But this is like a taupey shade. I took it out of my cart, and then when I saw it, when Danielle had it, and she did like, you know, the swatches, I was like, okay, that's really pretty, and that twinkle shade is getting me again. So got that. So that is the end of my haul. And what I would recommend for you that I've already been using and I think is really worth your coin. And I broke it out into different categories, and I'll try to go through it quickly. So, because I know the video is already getting long here. So I'm going to start out with blushes. I recommend the Natasha Denona My Mini Dream Glow Blush. It's small. What I like about this is I love the colors. I feel like a lot of people could wear these shades. You could just use the highlight, or you can blend them together. Really travel friendly, and for high end, because it's mini, it's really not that expensive. And then if you get that extra savings, from Patrick Ta, this is my only single blush of his that I have, and then I ordered one of his new ones. It's on its way. But I think this shade is kind of universal. This is called She's Blushing, but I mean, any one of them, they're all beautiful. It's like, just pick one that works for you. It comes with the powder and then the cream. And if you're not familiar, he has like the little door on top that covers the cream so they don't mix together, or this doesn't dry up. His blushes are beautiful, and I love the rose gold high shine packaging. Also for blush, I would also recommend the Danessa Myricks Beauty. These are called the Yummy Skin Cream Blushes. I have two. This is the one that I got around the holidays. It's like a really nice Barbie pink. It is a cream blush. They have a beautiful consistency. She has a bunch of different shades. So, and this It Girl, I thought was limited edition, but now she made it like a regular shade, so you can even get the shade now. So that's for blush. For single shadows, I highly recommend the Merit. These Merit single shadows are beautiful. I have the shade Mid-Century. You have to kind of push down and twist to get them open. And here's a shade. It is like the perfect, you know, like camel kind of brown, but you can like build it up. So you could make that darker, or you could like blend it out. But what's nice about these is, first of all, when you close it, you got to push down, and then it tightly closes. So the idea is that it won't dry up. They're very pigmented, and then once you get them on and they're like on your eyes for a little bit, you can blend them out, but then once they set, they set. So they're great. And then my friend Diana, Makeup Diana 97 on Instagram, she had the Sitara Sparkles in Kulfi on her eyes one day, and she highly recommended this shade. It looked so nice on her. This has like a really interesting texture. So there's mid-century and there's the Colfi next to it. It's just got this really cool, like moussey kind of like just texture, and it's beautiful. I mean, there's a few different shades in this, and they're all beautiful. The green one is gorgeous, and I've actually got both the mid-century and the Colfi on my eyes. So I have the mid-century on first, and I blended it out, and then I put the Colfi on just to give it like a little pop of color. And I just think these are both amazing. Really, both really good formulas. For powder, for loose powder, you know, I'm going with the Huda Beauty. There's a reason why everybody recommends these. They're great. They're even great for mature skin. I have peach pie, I have banana bread, and I have pound cake. Concealer, I actually have 3 that I would recommend. Natasha Denona, her new concealer is fabulous. You could put this on and it sets. It doesn't crease. Great for mature skin, or if you have fine lines, or you have some people, even young people, sometimes they just have a little bit of like a crease, like a natural crease in their under eye. These don't sit in those areas. They smooth you out. It sets nicely. You can even spot treat areas on your face with this. So because the coverage is really good on it. Newer is the Fenty Beauty. What I like about this one is it's got nice coverage, but it's very thin. So if you like a thinner coverage, you know, you like your concealer to be thin, but it's got opacity to it. It's a medium buildable coverage, but it's really nice. It's a very nice formula. And then I love the Hourglass. Again, I just buy the minis. I bought a mini to try it, and it took me a while to get through it. And then in the last sale, I just bought another mini. So I just opened this one up, this mini, I think in my last video. The other one, I finally powered through it, and I had the backup. So again, if mini, you can save a little bit of coin. It takes you a while to get through. For hand cream. For foundation, I've got 2. I've got the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. My shade is 6.5. I love this foundation. I think this is more my summer color. But I love this foundation. It's beautiful. I think it looks great on dry skin, dry to normal combo like myself. I think it would look good on mature skin. It's just really nice. I think it's like it's like a medium buildable coverage. And then I always mention the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I'm in 210. This is, well, I just turned it over. You can't see it now, but it's all the way down here. So I have a backup of this because I've powered through. I'm almost done. If I'm almost done with a foundation, with the amount of foundations I have in my cabinet because I test so many, you know I like it. You know it's good. This has palettes. I picked out 3 to mention. Patrick Ta's Major Dimension 3. This is the 3rd one he came out with. I actually like all 3 of these palettes, but I really like this one a lot, and it's the one I didn't think I was going to like that much. This is all mattes. I like that you have one side is cool, another side is warm. You have the cream, brown and black with the little door that covers it up. These are very buttery. They go on nicely. This is a really nice palette, especially if you're looking for all neutrals. Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude. I think this and the Glam palette, in my opinion, are like the 2 best palettes she's come out with. And that's this one. Absolutely beautiful. I have a dedicated video to this one in my eyeshadow palette down below you'll see I have a playlist for eyeshadows. I have a dedicated one to this one if you want to see it in more depth. And I have a dedicated one to Natasha Denota's more recent release, which is her Hyper Natural Face Palette. This palette I wasn't going to get, and I'm glad I got it because I can't tell you I use this palette so much, guys. I mean, it has a bronzer, a contour, it has blush, and then it has these one and done eyeshadows. But of course, you can make like looks out of them too. But they go on, they just blend out nicely. I've said with people with semi-hooded and hooded eyes, I think these are very flattering. This is such a great, and then if you want to travel, you just bring this. You don't even have to bring anything else. I like that you could swirl in both of these. You can just do like more of a pop here. You can go lighter here. You can go back and forth in both. Same thing with the bronzer. I mean, it doesn't look that diverse, but it is. And highly recommend this. If you're a traveler, this is a great little palette to pick up. So you don't have to have like so many palettes and blushes and like, you know, if you don't want to like, you want to travel light, it's a perfect palette for that. For Sephora, we're going to wrap this up. I'm just going to show you a couple of Sephora items. Of course, I recommend the two new ones that I got, the blush formula, the luminizer. From their Pro line, their Pro brush line, I recommend the Pro Demi Fan. This is great, like if you want to contour, really like that. I love the Pro Foundation 47 brush. I like this because I have the Rare Beauty one, but it's bigger, and I wanted something a little bit smaller, and I really like this a lot for foundation. And then I love the 71 concealer brush. I was clean, but I used it today. Love this. And then there's I think the 21 crease brush, which I cleaned. Let's see if I have it handy. I might have it with like my clean brushes. I think I have it in my clean brushes, which is like I have like a thing on my vanity here with all the brushes in it. I don't want to dig through it right now, but I think it's the 21. I've used it many times in my videos. Whatever the crease brush is, it's either the 20 or the 21, I think is the number. Highly recommend that too. Those are the brushes I recommend. I highly recommend the 12-hour colorful Sephora crayons for lip liner. Their lip creams are excellent. I have the shade 75. Of course, it's like a nude brown because that's what I love. And then I don't know if they have these anymore. They might have been discontinuing these, but I literally got this for $3 during the last sale. And it has like a, you know, like a flat color here and a more shimmery color on the other side. And I actually have it on today. It's so beautiful. It was on sale, and with the discount I got it for $3, and it's great. I mean, I don't know if they still have it. If they do, I would recommend picking it up. So that's the end of the video, my friends. I just want to thank you for your time today. I really appreciate it. I always appreciate you giving me your time. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you like the recommendations. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment down below. If you're not already following me, I'd love for you to hit that follow button, join our little makeup family. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up because it really does help out my channel. And if you're not already following me over on Instagram, let's be friends over there as well. You can also ask me questions over there. I do post in stories and do swatches, and you know, kind of like what I was mentioning earlier with Sephora. I took a lot of pictures over there and did some swatches. I try to help out where I can. But yeah, I would love for you to follow me and be a part of the little beauty family we have going on over here. And so that's the end of the video, my friends. Again, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon.